Eli, is it a pleasure getting to speak with you today and cracking open some Coronas at 9:30 in the morning.
What better way to spend a Tuesday? There's a little Corona at 9:30 in the morning.
Is that what retirement is like for you now?
Yes, basically. It's definitely part of it.
Totally. So tell me all about the Fine Life and your partnership with Corona.
I think it's really about with football fans and all fans. Being a sports fan can be a stressful moment, but with a Corona sports fan, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more relaxed. You find ways to really celebrate and cheer for any moment, no matter what the score is of the game, and that's a lifestyle perspective that I appreciate.
Definitely, and you're incorporating some new Corona plays into this as well, right?
Yes, a lot of plays. My favorite is the fumble brewski. That's when you kind of distract some of your friends, and then you take the last Corona. So that's a fan favorite of mine.
That's an Eli special,
Yeah.
Definitely. So what does the Fine Life look like for you now?
And a lot of it's just being with friends and being with family, getting to watch sports. And as a player, it's so stressful. And every week it's stressful on me, stressful on my family. And now, as just a fan of sports, you can watch a game, you can have a Corona, win or lose. It doesn't make a big difference. It doesn't ruin the day. You just have a great appreciation of the game, of the sport, but a more casual attitude of the final outcome.
Is it stressful watching games with you, though?
No, I don't think so. I usually have a Corona, have some food, and have some laughs, and it makes it for a fun afternoon.
Definitely. Preseason is underway. So is there anything that you miss about these early months of the game?
No, I don't miss training camp. I don't miss hot practices. No, so I enjoy having like a full summer. My summer used to end at the end of July. Now I get all the way to Labor Day now. Before the kids go back to school, so get to enjoy a little bit more of the Fine Life.
Definitely, and back to school is right around the corner. Do you have any back to school tips, or how do you guys gotta get prepared? Because like you said, you're here for back to school now.
Sure. Yeah, no, I got four kids, so back to school is a lot going on. Got to get all the new clothes, all the new pencils and binders, and get everything situated. So usually takes a few trips to get everything. The kids all organized, new backpacks, and so they're looking sharp on their first day of school.
Definitely. We spoke a while back. You said the biggest challenge at the time was balancing fatherhood and football. But now that you're enjoying the Fine Life and retirement life, what's the biggest challenge for you as a dad now?
Well, I think it's just always finding time with family and setting aside, whether it's trips, whether it's finding their passions. I think that's as a parent, I found my passion in football at a young age, or sports really, and so for me it's trying to get my kids into different activities. Hopefully they can find something that they're truly passionate about, that they love to do, and a lot of that's just experimenting with different activities, different things, and see if they can find something they love to do at an early age.
Have any of them caught the athletic bug?
We have a swimmer, we have lacrosse players, we have a hockey player. We have one that's more gymnastics and dance, so all doing a little bit of everything.
So you're really driving a million different places.
I'm an Uber driver, basically. Yes.
You're not a dad, you're an Uber driver.
It's the weekends are divide and conquer between my wife and I. Hey, I'll take these two here, and I can, this one can go with this family, and all over. 4 kids, a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. What do you guys enjoy most to do together?
I think just a lot of it's just finding times where we can all be together on one spot. Whether it's you go to the beach, or you go to the pool, or at our house, just being outside. I wish I could lock the door, just say, hey, we're just staying outside and we're just going to play games. We'll play ping pong. We'll play different made-up wiffle ball games or kickballs, and just having lots of laughs with the family. Go jump in the pool and enjoy the good weather in the summer.
You have a few more years till your daughter's a teenager, but is there anything that really scares you about those years?
A lot of things. Yeah, boys. So my oldest is 12, and so all those things. A lot of things scare me, but enjoying all the kids while they're still young and still like me, which is that's it.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, no, totally. Do you and your wife have dating rules when it comes to that? Have you guys even talked about that yet?
We haven't had that discussion yet. So I'm sure she'll have. We'll both have our pretty similar standards and expectations of what we want.
How do you and your wife, do you guys have date nights? Do you guys schedule things?
We try to stay to it, but it gets messed up quite often. So just try to find some nights where it's a slow night, not too many activities, where we can go hang out or go to dinner or do something fun. So it's always a plan, doesn't always get executed.
What are your predictions for this football season?
Excited for the Giants. I think coming off last year with the playoff win, and this year adding some new players, re-signing some key players, and so it should be fun to watch.
Is there anything you miss about the actual football season in general?
You miss the teammates, you miss the locker room, just the excitement after a win. Like there's not that's something that's hard to find after playing a competitive sport, where you get a plane ride home after a win is a pretty good feeling that it's hard to duplicate.
You, Peyton, going to be watching the games this season?
We'll be watching the games. We'll be doing our little Monday Night Football deals. So it should be fun. It should be fun to team up with him again and get to watch some good football.
Definitely. Was there a friendly competition between the two of you when you guys were playing, or was it always you guys were rooting for one another?
I think we were always rooting for one another. I think the fact that we're 5 years older, he's 5 years older than me, so we never really competed that much growing up. We were never in high school together. We were never played against opposing teams growing up. So it wasn't until the NFL that we actually played our first competitions against each other. We played 3 games against each other. So for all the times in between and during those Super Bowls or during other games, we were always rooting for each other. So it's really more of a support relationship.
I remember, watching the Manning Bowl at Giant Stadium. Was that as big a deal for you as it was for all of us?
I tried to, just try to have fun with it and enjoy just how unique it was. And that during the national anthem, I'm looking over on the other sideline and I see my big brother. We're about to, compete against each other. So it was pretty, very special. I think it was stressful for my parents, but it was a pretty neat moment when I look back on it.
You two are about to get back out there now. Who do you think would take the Manning Bowl now?
I think I can take him now. I think I have a good shot. He's been retired for like 8 years, so I think I could take him now.
Definitely. You are coaching the Fine Life, but is coaching something that maybe you'd want to do in the future?
I do. I enjoy coaching, not at a high level, but I enjoy coaching my kids' teams until about 5th grade. Then the parents start getting sending emails out, and I'm like, how did you get my email? And it's getting awkward, and their kid's not playing enough, and they got to get the honest truth about some expectations of their kids' athletic abilities. So 5th grade I stop and I just stay with the younger age.
What did you think about the quarterback?
I thought it was really good. It was really fun to watch. Just kind of see the different perspectives, the different styles of quarterbacks, how they go through the week, how they think about everything. So I thought it came out really well.
Are you hoping they profile next year? I'm sure you probably got the inside scoop. But...
I don't know. We'll see. I know they're trying to get some guys, so I'm sure they'll get some good people, and hopefully they go out there and play well and